Let's understand the term atomic number. Mosley derived a method to determine the unit positive charges on the nuclei of several elements by making use of their X-ray spectra. So what he had done, when a metal target called anticathode was placed in the path of the cathode rays in a discharge tube, X-rays characteristic of that metal were emitted from the metal target. As we had learned in the beginning of the session related to the cathode rays, whenever a metal target is placed in the path of the cathode rays, then X-rays are emitted. And the X-rays which are emitted, they are the characteristic of the metal which we are kept as the metal target. So Mosley proposed a simple relation between the frequencies of the characteristic X-rays given by an element and its atomic number. Exact experiment, again you will learn it in physics under the heading Modern Physics in 12th standard. Here we require only the mathematical equation. Root nu is equal to A into Z minus B, where nu is equal to the frequency of the characteristic X-rays. A and B are the constants and Z is the atomic number. And what is this atomic number means? Atomic number is the number of positive charges present in the nucleus of an atom or equal to the number of extra nuclear electrons present in an atom. So what is atomic number? Atomic number we represent with the alphabet Z, and this is equal to the number of protons present in the nucleus of an atom, or that is equal to the number of electrons present outside the nucleus. What is this mass number? The mass number is the total number of protons and the neutrons present in the nucleus of an atom of an element, and that is indicated by A. So these protons and neutrons together we call them as nucleons. So therefore we can conclude that the mass number is also known as the nucleon number. So what is the mass number? It's the sum of the protons and the neutrons. So how many protons are there in an atom of an element? We get it from the atomic number plus number of neutrons, and this value is equal to mass number. And the number of neutrons in an atom is equal to A minus Z, because we know that A is equal to Z plus N, means number of protons plus number of neutrons. So N becomes A minus Z. So mass number minus atomic number gives the number of neutrons in the nucleus of an atom. And we represent in this particular way the atomic number and mass number of an element X. This is an element of symbol X. A indicates the mass number and Z indicates the atomic number. When we take the case of sodium, it is like this: 11 Na23. Actually we need to write it on the left hand side, but because of the technical printing problems, generally in the books they give this atomic number on the left hand side as subscript and mass number on the right hand side as superscript. But actually we need to write in this particular way. And this 11 indicates the atomic number. Once we get the atomic number, we get the number of protons and we also get the number of electrons. So we can say that atomic number of sodium is 11 and the number of protons are 11 and the number of electrons are also 11. Then what is this 23? 23 is the mass number, and this indicates the number of protons plus the number of neutrons. So how to get the number of neutrons? That is equal to A minus Z. What is A? That is 23. What is Z? That is 11. So this value becomes 12. So the number of neutrons in this sodium is 12.